coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Więc zobaczmy, gdzie możemy, co możemy zrobić jeszcze w tej grze, bo już naprawdę... Już tak tutaj napsułem, że o matko. Więc musimy się najpierw udać niby do tego momentu, gdzie będziemy mieli do wyboru, w które drzwi chcemy przejść. I przejść na prawo. Co ty nie powiesz?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, zawsze o tym marzyłem.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No i zobaczmy, czy to o to chodzi, że
And
tutaj...
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
Tutaj mnie nie było. Pytanie, gdzie ja zjeżdżam?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Mówisz, że w lewo?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
No i on sam nie wie, gdzie ja mam iść, nie? Po raz kolejny chyba rozwaliłem grę.
Down, right, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
O! Dobra, zobaczmy, gdzie tutaj wylądujemy.
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
O nie, spoilery.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh. Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Dobra, w każdym razie zobaczmy, co się teraz wydarzy, jak pójdziemy tam jeszcze raz. Wow.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story
Frank, słuchaj, to nie ja.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure.
Ku przygodzie.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
No dobra, szukamy. Gdzieś znajdziemy tą opowieść. Nie może być daleko. O Boże, właśnie zepsuliśmy grę. Się czuję, jak w Scooby to były czasami takie wstawki, gdzie wchodzili jednymi drzwiami, wychodzili drugimi. Właśnie mniej więcej coś takiego się tutaj teraz dzieje. O Boże, ja nie wiem, gdzie jestem, co się dzieje.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I
Nie
can promise you,
narzekaj.
there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No zobaczmy, może się uda. Słuchaj, Frank, każdy sposób jest dobry. Czy to nam coś naprawi?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dobra, jesteśmy po raz kolejny w tym jednym i tym samym miejscu. O, teraz nie ma w ogóle ci.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
No dobra, dajesz. Może właśnie coś pominęliśmy, nie wiem. Naprawdę nawet nie wiem już jak komentować. O!
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Ja naprawdę nie wiem nawet jak to komentować. Bo ja już się po prostu pogubiłem, ja już mam mój mózg wybuchł, nie? I teraz, o, geometria nieeuklidystyczna, nie
No,
euklid...
wait,
O,
never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
o! Chyba psujemy to jeszcze bardziej.
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office
No
building.
coś takiego kiedyś było.
Is that correct?
No coś takiego było, chyba nie
remember,
byliśmy na wsi
Stanley?
jakieś ani coś.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yes!
Congratulations!
Wiedziałem, że się
I know you
opłaci.
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one
Oj,
of
tam
those
nikt się nie
situations.
dowie.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
O,
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
mówisz, że teraz to zadziała? Że nie zepsujemy tego jeszcze bardziej? Gdzie ty mnie, koleś, prowadzisz? To chyba nie tak kiedyś było. Jakieś
You see,
kartony?
the line knows where the story is. It's over in this
Obok
direction.
kartonu.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Ku przeznaczeniu.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply
Po
by
ścianie mam
the act of
chodzić, ziom.
moving forward, are we
to nie mi
implying a
rozejść.
journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Dajesz. No i od razu przyjemniej. O to chodziło. Boże, gdzie ja jestem? Co ja robię ze swoim życiem? Ja już nie wiem, co się dzieje. No nie no, po prostu gdzie chodzić nie będę.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Jaką paproć? No jest paproć.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Będzie ile liści ma... No dobra, mamy paproć. Przeanalizowałem ją dokładnie. Ja nie wiem.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
A, i znowu tu jesteśmy.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
Zaufaliśmy ją na co?
You... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No dobra. Mamy znowu tą linię.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
No właśnie, nic
We're
nam nie zrobiła
intelligent
nigdy
people, right?
dobrego.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
No, jeszcze mnie tu nie było, sędzią mogę się przejść. Podoba mi się sposób, w jaki myślisz.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
Dokładnie.
want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Dobra, wymyślamy. Lecimy. Będzie to historia o pierogach i 4
no,
ludziach.
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Nie zwracajmy na to uwagi, będziemy szli po prostu gdzieś indziej. Wymyślimy swoją własną historię.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
No dobra, jedziemy.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse
dobrą logikę.
door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Normalnie, stary, bym ci nie zaufał, ale po tym, co już razem przeszliśmy, idziemy.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Po tym wszystkim, co razem przeżyliśmy... Frank, nie opuszczaj mnie. Nie chcę.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really...
Aha, w ogóle jedne i drugie drzwi tu prowadziły.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart
Nie
the
robimy
game. I
tego.
won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Dobrze mówisz, Frank.
And the time return stopped.
O,
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
no,
Eventually.
dokładnie.
Well, in the meantime, if
O nie, chyba zepsuliśmy jeszcze bardziej. Okej, to było
all of
bardzo
his
ciekawe.
coworkers were gone, what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nie wiem, idźmy jeszcze raz tu.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, właśnie to chciałem zrobić.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
O, inny tekst.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
Może nie w pokoju, ale w tych krzesłach.
Truly, truly, deeply, madly, love.
Dokładnie, zwłaszcza w takim jak
But
ten.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he
O,
wasn't
już
5
się
years
wystraszyłem, że
ago.
zlecę. Ej, tam
Look,
są
Stanley,
drzwi.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you what?
Wow.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Dobra.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Czerwone.
I
Dokładnie.
still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Czerwone.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a... Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Tak, bardzo mi się to podoba. 1/5.
Ah, you see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
No, zobaczymy, co wymyśli. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Jasne, że nie dajesz, ziom.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Gra w grze? Coś w tym stylu?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
4 godziny?
Be
No,
sure to
spoko.
keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Oj, to nie twoja
I'm not
wina.
even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Co tu się dzieje?
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ja już się boję, co tu się wczyta. Na serio. Minecraft?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Co się
Is it enough?
dzieje?
Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Czemu jestem w Minecrafcie nagle?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Pytaliście mnie, kiedy będzie Minecraft, nie?
See, what does it need?
Jest Minecraft.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art.
No
And
wspaniałe.
feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Oj, bardzo chętnie. Stary za ciasne, a
Isn't
nie
it
dobra.
grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it.
Ej, dokładnie, o tym samym myślałem.
Everything.
Lecimy w
Yes,
diamenty,
yes, yes. Come on,
ziom.
Stanley, we have to go mining.
Lecimy w diamenty, ziom. Koniecznie. Konkretnie, szukamy diamentów.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Właśnie nie bardzo, dopiero zaczęliśmy, wiesz, jeszcze nie bardzo. Mam jak...
Oh, no.
Jak
This
cię
is
tu
far more
postraszyć?
open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Nowa gra, no dobra, fajnie się bawiłem w Minecrafcie, no. Jak nie Minecraft, to co? Słyszę muzykę. I?
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love
Czy my jesteśmy właśnie w portalu?
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this
No dobra, Frank, idziemy, zobaczymy co nas tu czeka. Ludzie, ja naprawdę nie wiem co tu się dzieje, ale ta gra jest przekozacka. Zagadka.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
O. Dobra. I przez drzwi. No a jak? No ziom.
Actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And
Okej. O, drzwi jeszcze. Aha, jesteśmy w tym niedokończonym jeszcze pomieszczeniu, co mówił, że nie dokończył. O, i spadłem. I gdzie ja jestem? Niebieskie drzwi. Nie bardzo mogę przez nie przejść. Ale tam mogę przejść. I tu mogę przejść. Jesteśmy bo teraz w takim jakby gdzieś tam w tych kawałkach mapy, co mówił, że jeszcze tego nie dokończył. No chyba, że zaraz znowu, nie wiem, przeniesiemy się i będziemy grać w Forza albo coś. Jakieś komputery, coś. W ogóle sprawdź, czy w tej grze da się skakać. Aha, Co? Chciałem sprawdzić, czy w tej grze da się skakać i dostałem osiągnięcie You Can Jump. Co tu się wydarzyło? Na serio nie mogę skakać? O co chodzi? W przód, z tyłu, kontrol kucnij. Zrzut ekranu, wstrzymaj grę. Lewo, prawo, unik. No ale skoku nie ma. Co tu się dzieje? Czemu dostałem osiągnięcie za to, że nie mogę skakać? O! Ciemność.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
You'll be
The
back.
end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Dobra, ciemność widzę wszędzie. O, wczytywanie.